gospel artist. Thank y'all so much for joining us on today. So I want y'all to go ahead and share this video if you have not done that already. You can also start a watch party there on your page in order to help in spreading the word. We're actually getting ready to interview Mr. Bobby Real Montgomery. He's an awesome Christian gospel rap artist that we play here at WVIU Web Radio. So I'm excited about that. Y'all gonna get to know him in just a moment. But I want to make sure that y'all remember to go over to WVIUradio.net. You can actually click on that submit for airplay form. That way you can submit your music for airplay here at WVIU Web Radio as well. Also, don't forget that you can support the artists that you've been hearing by purchasing their music at our online music store, and that's WVIUradiostore.com. So thank y'all once again so much for joining us. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day so far and enjoying the music. So I'm excited. So we're going to get ready to interview Bobby Real Montgomery, an awesome Christian gospel hip-hop artist here at WVIU Web Radio. So y'all stay tuned. Let's go ahead and make sure we got him on the phone. Hi, Bobby. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Great. You can hear me okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good, good. Just trying to make sure the audio is clear. How are you today? But thank you so much for doing this interview.
No problem. It's an honor. I appreciate that.
Definitely,
no
definitely. So I want you to kind of start out kind of talking to everybody, let them know a little bit about yourself and your music and everything like that.
Okay.
Go ahead. Tell us a little bit about yourself. A little background.
Okay, well, my name is Bobby Real Montgomery, and I'm originally from East St. Louis, Illinois.
Wow.
You know, and I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. I went to high school in Atlanta, Georgia. And I got caught up into rapping actually when I was probably like, I wrote my first poem when I was in kindergarten, but I got caught up in rapping when I was maybe, 13, 14 years old.
Wow.
And I wrote my first song when I was like 18, 19 years old.
That's awesome.
And it was called Second Chance.
Cool.
It was gospel music too, so.
Awesome, awesome. So you said, how long did you say you've been doing music? Since you said about 14? You're doing
well,
rap?
I actually was writing when I was 14, but I first recorded my first song when I was like 18, 19, so about 20-some years I've been doing gospel rap music.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So at what point did you realize, like, music is what I want to do? Like, when did you realize that was something that you seriously wanted to pursue?
Well, first of all, with the music, I'm just be real with you. That's why my name Bobby Real Montgomery anyway. But I never really took music that serious until I had a encounter with death. At 18, 19 years old. At 18, I had a gun put to my head, and I got robbed. And when I got robbed, it was kind of like I started thinking about what I'm doing with my gifts, what talents God had given me, and I wasn't using them.
Wow.
So once I got saved, I said, you know what, I could write songs for God. I could do things for God and make things more serious,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wow. Wow, that is a powerful testimony there. Wow, I did not know that about you, so thank you so much for sharing that. So who would you say inspires you to do music? Is there someone in particular besides God, of course, I'm sure, but is there anyone in particular that you look up to in the music business?
Well, not so much in the music business. Actually, my mother, his Mother's Day right around the corner, but actually my mother has always written poems.
Wow, that's cool. So she
wrote poems all the time.
Wow. So you're saying your mother, she's one that really inspires you to be able to do music?
Yeah, actually, she inspired me, and I was able to write my first poem in kindergarten.
Oh, wow.
She helped me with that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I wrote my first poem in kindergarten.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do anyone do people compare your music to anyone? Do they say you sound like someone, or you have a similar style to another artist? If so, who do they compare you to?
Like I say, some people hear my accent, so some people might say St. Louis. They might say Nelly, not for like his flow pattern or the style, but you know, sometimes they might hear the East St. Louis accent in my voice, so they always revert back to the Nellies and people from the Midwest, stuff like that.
Okay, that's cool. I got you. So tell us a little bit about your creative process. So like your writing process. I don't know. Maybe you make your own beats, or like tell us what your process is like when developing a song.
Well, with me developing a song, actually, I always dream about a beat in my head. Real talk. Like I might have a dream about a particular beat or a hook.
Wow.
And from that, I'll wake up and I'll record the beat in my phone.
Wow.
And then I send a beat to one of my producers that deal with that. And from there, I'm able to write the lyrics that, God give me for the song. I like to keep the people who actually really good at making beats. I'm not the one to try to do everything.
I got you. Everybody has their lane. I got you.
Yeah, so I like to just focus on my lyrics. I let somebody focus on the beats. I let somebody else focus on the mixing and mastering. And then I go from there with the copyright and protecting my songs and stuff like that.
That's awesome. That's super cool. So, do you have any children? If so, are they musical in any way? Do they rap or write music and things like that?
Do I what?
Do you have any children of your own?
Yes, I do. I have 2 kids.
Cool.
I have a son that's 13, and my daughter is 15, going on 16.
Wow. So are they musical? Do they write rap, or do they sing, or do they write music, make beats? What do they do?
Well, my son, actually, he was playing the piano when he was like 6 or 7.
Wow.
And now I see that he's gravitated to kind of like making digital beats on the computer.
Wow.
Yeah, my daughter, she kind of like writing. She write, but she kind of sing behind the scenes, so she ain't really coming out ready like that. But
yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I see us rubbing off on them.
That's awesome. That's super cool. So, tell us, what message do you want your music to portray? Like, what message do you want to get across with your music?
Well, my music is always gonna be a testimony of God's hope. It's always gonna be how God can use you no matter what you've been through in your life.
Yeah.
Never to give up, to keep trying, to keep the hope and the belief in your heart, and to let people know that no matter how hopeless or lost you feel, God is there to receive you.
Wow.
No matter what.
That's
and
awesome.
I put real life situations in my music. Everything that you hear is stuff that I've been through, stuff that I lived.
Yeah.
And I'm encouraging people and letting people know, hey, you don't have to stay where you are.
That's good.
You can get out of that mess.
Yeah.
And you can move higher,
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. So, with that being said, what is your life motto? Like, what's the words to live by with Bobby Real Montgomery?
The one thing that I've always told myself, and it's not, profound, but, I'm sure you heard it before. One thing I always tell myself is never give up. Never give up.
Yeah.
Never give up no matter what comes at you. No matter how many people say you're not supposed to make it. No matter how many people say you can't make it.
Yeah.
No matter how many family members don't believe in you.
Yeah.
You keep moving forward.
That's good.
Because you got to believe in what God told you.
Definitely. That's awesome. I definitely agree with that. So, what would you say has been... Yeah. What has been the greatest experience in your music career so far?
Oh, wow. Shucks. I mean, I guess being on different platforms like television shows with Bobby Jones, doing different concerts with Bobby Jones, being on different news stations in Tallahassee, ABC. I mean, it's been, open up for so many artists like Diedrich Haddon, sad to say, Troy Sneed, rest in heaven, Troy Sneed, but I've opened up for Todd Delaney, all kinds of people.
So you have too many great experiences to sift through right now.
I guess the most recent one, though, will be that My song, Yeah, 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 actually got accepted into a Hollywood movie
Awesome.
that will be coming out soon, and it's called Brothers Keeper, starring Lawrence Fishburne and Mel Gibson's son,
Awesome.
a few other great actors that will be in the movie coming out soon.
That's awesome. That's super cool. Well, keep us posted on that. That's really cool. Congratulations.
Thank you. I will keep you posted. It's gonna be yeah.
Cool.
All in there.
Cool. So tell us, what's one fun fact that most people probably wouldn't typically know about you as an artist?
One funny fact about me is I'm a goofball. I mean, I'm always joking around. I'm like always laughing. I was like the class clown in school. So
That's cool.
I was always having the class bugging up and laughing, and
That's cool.
I would draw pictures of the teacher because I could draw real good.
Wow.
And I would draw pictures of the teachers and like make fun of the teachers, and I had a whole classroom laughing. So.
Wow. That's pretty cool. That's good to know. You got people.
Oh yeah.
Someone said, Miss Shanique says, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. She says, "Hey Bobby." So you have your fans chiming in now to the interview. So thank y'all so much for joining us on today. But can you tell?
Oh, it was wonderful.
Awesome. So how many songs would you say that you've written roughly so far?
Close to 100.
Wow.
Maybe 100 or more. About 100 or more.
That's awesome. Wow, that's super cool. That's a lot.
Well, they come so fast, and you're not
Yeah.
able to record them all the time. So you just write them down, and whenever it's time for them to come out, then you'll bring them out.
Definitely.
You know?
Well, that's awesome. So how long would you say that it typically takes you to write one song?
Honestly, and I have to say this because I just wrote a song the other day. If I'm really inspired with a tight beat, it'll take me one day to write a song, and I give myself a break. Like I might write the hooks and bars and stuff one half of the day, take a break, and then I come back and finish it off.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, that's super cool. So tell us, during these writing processes, have you ever thought about who you wanted to collaborate with? Like if you could collaborate with one artist, like one like incredible artist, who would you say would be like, definitely this person is who I have to collaborate with or would like to collaborate with?
I would say the Christian rapper called Dizzle. I really dig how he flow. I dig his real life delivery. I like his style. So if I was able to collab with somebody, it would be Dizzle.
Awesome,
Yeah,
cool.
it would be Dizzle.
That's cool. I hear that quite a bit, especially with hip hop artists as well. So he's a great artist. So that would be really cool.
Yeah, you know. Now I'm gonna be real. Some artists they always want to. Some Christian artists always want to say a lot of secular rap artists and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's not me. I don't even look up to them. I look up to the people that's preaching the gospel, and I like Dizzle. So I wouldn't mind collabing with him.
That would be awesome. That's cool. Well, we look forward to that possibly happen one day. But
yeah, I do too.
Yeah. Well, could you tell us? I'm saying yeah. It's funny because my next question for you is, could you tell us a little history about your song Yeah? Like I know you said that all of your songs are inspired by true events, and you mentioned in the song how you grew up not in a very fortunate family, as some might say or might think. But no matter what the struggle was, you talk about how God is always with you and has been good to you no matter what. So could you tell us a little bit more about that song?
Yes, I can. Well, like I say, I wanted to always share in the song the beginning of where we started. We started in East St. Louis, and right in front of the project. Gunshots every night and killings all the time. But also, I want to also share how now we're riding on the top, saying that we've moved out the hood, we moved out the area. Now we're living in nice homes now. Now we're driving nice cars. Now we're successful. We never gave up, and I'm just saying how God was always there.
Yeah.
And He lifted us up to the point where we are now. And I never want to forget where I'm from.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's life to live.
Yeah.
You could live beyond where you're from, and just because you're from the hood or you was born in a ghetto or a low income area doesn't mean your mindset has to stay that way.
Yeah,
You know,
very true.
and that's really what I'm saying in the song. Thank God for what He delivered you from, but also thank God for what He brought you to and what He brought you up to.
That's good. That's awesome. Definitely. That's awesome. Super cool. Thank you so much for sharing that as well. So could you tell us, as an artist, where would you like to see your music get to? Like, what's one primary goal that you have for your music career?
My primary goal is really, like I said, one of the primary goals just happened. I was always believed God for it to be in a movie, so the movie can inspire people watching a good movie. Really just going across the world. It's international now, but I just wanted to reach and touch more people for the glory of God. I really want to see more of the generation turn into God, realizing that it's not lame to be a Christian. It's not whack to do Christian rap.
Definitely.
We don't have to settle for whack lyrics and demonic and perverted stuff. We could have stuff in our own culture of Christianity and do well, and that's what I want to show people. Look, you could be cool and be a Christian, it's all good.
That's cool. Definitely. That's awesome. Great words of encouragement there. So before we get ready to wrap things up, I wanted to ask you, what words of encouragement do you have for other aspiring artists? You've been given quite a few aspiring tips there on like how never to give up, how to trust in God, and stay focused on what God has for us to do. But do you have any other specific special words of encouragement that for any other aspiring artists?
Yes, I can. All I could say is this. Remember, everyone has a unique fingerprint on the finger. So that means that everyone has a unique gift. Everyone has a unique style of rapping.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like everybody else. You don't have to rap like everybody else that you think is popular. You can pray and ask God to give you your own unique style, and you find your unique style. And the reason why I'm saying that is that will encourage you to know that there's somebody there that needs to hear how you present your music. There's somebody there that needs to hear. You have your own unique people that need to hear what you got to say, how you got to say it, and your own style. So if you stick with your own style and be original and unique, shoot, it'll be flowing out of you like you want it. It'll never stop.
Good. That's good. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for those encouraging words. Before you get ready to go, awesome interview. Thank you so much for being here. But we want to be sure that we can stay connected with your music as well. So please give everyone your social media so they can check out your music and stuff after this interview is over as well.
Okay.
Go ahead. Give us your social media if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah. All my social media is Bobby Real Montgomery. Everything.
Cool.
YouTube, everything is Bobby Real Montgomery. If you go on Google and type in Bobby Real Montgomery, there'll probably be like 10 pages of my stuff that's on there. So
cool.
Music, social media, email, everything is Bobby Real Montgomery. Even my email is bobbyrealmontgomery@gmail.com. So that's any kind of social media you could think of is Bobby Real Montgomery.
Awesome. Cool. So is there any new music that we should be on the lookout for coming soon?
Yes, actually, I actually got somebody mixing and mastering a song as we speak. It's a song that's called "I'm Here," and it'll be available in the stores, digital music stores, probably in the next month or so. And it's a song that I'm collabing with my cousin from East St. Louis, Illinois.
Cool.
It's called "I'm Here," and it go hard.
Cool. Well, we're looking forward to hearing it. Just want to say thank you once again to Bobby for doing this interview. Thank you so much. I enjoyed it.
No problem. I enjoyed it too. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the listeners.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in as well. And Bobby, we'll catch up with you later. But thank you once again so much for doing this interview.
All right, Tori. Tellem. We out. All right.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.